What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I want to talk about Hayden Christensen's heartwarming comments about Star Wars Rebels and the climax to that epic lightsaber duel between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi in Episode 6 of the Kenobi series. But hey, before we get to that, if you love Star Wars and speculation, then hit that subscribe button and come back again soon for more. Getting back on track here to celebrate the finale of the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, Hayden Christensen joined Deborah Chow for a live Q&A in Toronto following a screening of the 6th episode. And it was Collider that caught up with Christensen on the red carpet to talk about what went into preparing for the role and the so-called rematch of the century with Obi-Wan Kenobi, aka Ewan McGregor. And what Christensen had to say, I think, gives us some great insight to the love that went into this series, not only from the huge amount of Star Wars fans that worked on the series, but also our two stars, Hayden and Ewan. Hayden told Collider it was a very emotional scene to shoot and obviously a very important one. It was something that I think everyone was very aware of, just like stepping out on set that day. There was a very different feeling. For both Ewan and I, it was a rather emotional experience, and I think that comes across on screen. And Hayden being such a genuine individual, I just know he isn't just giving us the talking points here, and that Christensen and McGregor put everything they had into this scene. That not only warms my heart, but also makes me feel better about them reusing a really important scene from Star Wars animation in Star Wars Rebels. But hey, one of the coolest things about this interview with Collider is that Hayden actually mentions that scene from Rebels when Ahsoka Tano also cracks the mask of Darth Vader, and this is what Collider reported. One key standout moment of that fight was the moment Vader's mask cracks, allowing Anakin's face to peek through and face his old master. The moment appeared familiar to fans of Star Wars Rebels, who remember a similar moment between Anakin and his former Padawan Ahsoka Tano. When asked about the parallel, Christensen said that he watched the episode several times in order to prepare for that moment. He emphasized that in reprising the role, doing his research was key in order to re-immerse himself in Star Wars. And I gotta say, it's just so great that Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor poured so much of their hearts and soul into that scene, and that Hayden used that very similar Star Wars Rebels scene as inspiration for what he brought to the Kenobi series. And as I said in my last video, initially I really didn't like the idea that Obi-Wan borrowed this scene from Star Wars Rebels. It seemed like a bit of a ripoff to me. But hearing these comments from Hayden and having some time to think about it, I think it's amazing that Ahsoka and Obi-Wan are the ones able to crack Vader's mask. It makes a lot of sense that they were the ones that had the ability to do that, and that ultimately neither of them were able to redeem Anakin. That was Anakin's son's role. Luke Skywalker was able to take the mask all the way off and lead Darth Vader to redemption. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you always.